When I say YouTube ain't it no more, it's just not it no more. It's either YouTube or just me. I remember a time on YouTube where you can say the F word. You can say the F-A-double-G-O-T word and not get called homophobic, and people wouldn't try to cancel you. I remember a time where YouTube and people on YouTube didn't take things so seriously. Now don't get it twisted, there was always people who wanted destruction. And drama has always been the thing on YouTube. That's nothing new. But I feel like someone like me streaming on YouTube or being on YouTube is just not it's not it no more. And I myself, when I was younger, had a better state of mind. And I wanted smoke. And didn't regret it. Like when me and LTG went at it back in the day, I didn't feel bad. I didn't regret it. I didn't care. That was a younger demigod. It's like, as I'm getting older, oh, happy Saturday, cuz. It's like, as I'm getting older, I'll make a ring just so that I don't get kicked out the fucking lobby. As I get older, one thing I don't like about this YouTube shit, or online shit in general, is how anybody can say something about you and there's always going to be dumbasses who believe it. People online don't care about nuance. They don't care about context. They don't care about any of that. There's this quote from the Green Goblin that I heard as a kid, and I understand now fully as an adult. I guess I'll just make rings on and off. Just so I don't get kicked. But I remember this quote from the Green Goblin, and I never really got it until I got older. I think he said something along the lines of, there's one thing people love more than watching a hero, and it's watching a hero fall. You know? People love a good downfall, and people will pretend to care about you. People will pretend to care about your well-being. People will pretend to give a fuck. And it's like that, especially amongst these troll communities. You see, a lot of these trolls can dish it, but they can't take it. Last year when I shut my channel down after I got quote-unquote exposed, a lot of these people kicked me while I was down. When I come back and kicked them while they were down, they play victim. They can dish it, but they can't take it. I know who my friends are and my family are. And that's what matters, bro. My friends, my family. And I get it. Some people view me as a lol cow or a source to laugh at, and I get it. But I had a very interesting conversation with the nurse. She told me something that I think I wish I could have heard this when I was like younger. But she told me this. Me going back and forth with people on this internet shit, what is that serving me? Even when people come in my chat, trolls talking the dumbest shit, I get it. It's going to happen. I get it, right? When she says, does that serve me though? She's talking about energy. And I forgot all about energy. And energy is one of the most important things that niggas don't talk about. Energy is more valuable than gold. And even when I had a YouTube, still now, I give niggas my energy. I give my energy to these leeches, to these bums, to these leeches. And when I say leeches, I am talking about people. I am talking about people who make these troll accounts coming in my chat just to talk to me. And that's fine. Do that. I have to call them what they are though, leeches. Because if these people were better than me, they wouldn't even be here. But she told me that there's always going to be people who live to leech off of your energy. Why am I giving these people my energy? And I just sat there. And I felt dumb. And not in a bad way, but I just felt like I felt like an idiot. Like, why am I giving these people my energy? Why am I, and then I thought back, why did I give any of this my energy? I have leeches who have every right to watch me. That's fine. That's cool. But I have to call them what they are, like I said. Leeches. Now, I'm not talking like I'm above the drama. I engaged in drama recently. Everybody knows that I had drama with a certain snake bird. But when everything was said and done, when everything was done and over with, when the dopamine rush disappeared, I felt drained. Not everybody's going to understand what I'm saying. Not everybody's going to agree with what I'm saying. Not everybody's going to rock with what I'm saying. But I have to understand, but you have to understand that it's like, when I'm talking like this, bro, it's coming from a place of realness. Some people may look at this as, oh, I'm being a punk and da 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 da. It's like, none of us are never gonna meet outside of this YouTube shit. And maybe I'm just getting too old for this shit. Maybe I am growing. Maybe I am going soft. I'm not scared, but it's like, what's the point of going back and forth with people if you can't put your hands on them? You know, that's just how I feel at this point. Like, in putting my hands on people, it's just not gonna happen because, I mean, come on, let's be real. Ain't nobody gonna pay thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars to come to no Minnesota just to see little old me. And I don't have the financial means to travel and this, that, the third. I have money, but I ain't got it like that. Traveling is a bit expensive because it ain't just a plane you got to pay for. You got to pay for the hotel. You got to pay for rides, or if you got a car, you probably got to rent a car. And then you got to pay for food and shit like that. That shit's expensive, even for like a couple of days. Now, don't get it twisted. If you got the money to do that, then hey, man, knock yourself out, man. Live your life. Go for broke. I ain't got it like that. But it is annoying how people who hate you will believe anything about you, even with no proof. And I can only imagine what celebrities go through. I can only imagine what Michael Jackson had to go through. Because I seen this video about Razorfish, shout outs to him, and he basically debunked everything with irrefutable evidence that Michael is not a P3 Michael Jackson. Yet there are still probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dimwits who believe that Michael is a pedo. Online, of course. There are people who believe that Akira Toriyama is a racist because he made Mr. Popo, and I never thought Akira was a racist. It was just a different time. The times we live in now, it's just it's like, bro, if I say the F word, like I'm gonna be real. How I feel about the F word, cuz growing up saying it, when we said the F word, we said it as a means of calling someone a bitch, bro. We never meant it as like a homophobic slur. I remember a time where blacks could agree that nigga and the hard R were the same word. That's what I was taught. I live in a time where blacks believe that they're two completely different words, and even given the context, people believe that the people who genuinely hate my guts, leeches, who live to steal energy because it makes them feel like a bigger man. These people are going to die one day just like me, and they don't want to face that truth, so they need distractions. I get it. I was the same way. So I can't talk too much shit. But I miss a time where context mattered. People are so hyper focused on internet shit, but I wish people were hyper. Like when I say internet shit, I'm talking about like drama and shit. Oh, the dogs knocked something over, yay. When people were hyper focused on what you knock over, girl? Come here. You're not in trouble. Come here. Good girl. Anyways. What is the point and being on, like, what is the point, bro? People hating you is one thing, but people take hatred too far. And that's what I don't like about the internet, especially YouTube. These people hate me so much, and yet they won't confront me. Yet when I give them space, when I give them the time and energy to confront me, or if they want to put in the money and the effort to come see me, fine, whatever. It's not going to happen, but whatever, because I know that's not going to happen. Ain't nobody going to spend thousands of dollars to fucking come see me. I don't care how much money you got. That's a waste of money. Especially for a fight on street beefs. I ain't going on those stupid ass street beefs. I stand by this. One of the we that fight with Laz and Saladin was one of the worst I've seen on Street Beefs. Apparently Laz was way worse, but I mean Salo knew he was fighting a bum. I want to see Salo fight someone who can actually fight. He deserves a better fight than that. Like, come on, bro, you fought a bum. That's how I feel. I'm not trying to talk like Salo can't fight. Cause for his first fight, he didn't do that bad. It's just he fought against someone who didn't train, and he fought against someone who he knew was a bum. And when someone fight bums, that's hard for me personally to be impressed. I'd like to see Salo fight someone who's actually around his level. That's all I'm saying. That's why I won't fight Snakebird, because it's not going to be a fight. It's not fair. I don't care how hard Snakebird trains. Like it's if Snakebird trains and then I just tower over him. It's not fair. That's why I don't want to fight Snakebird. I don't want to fight Bozo. I don't want to fight him. He's 5 foot fucking 4. I don't want to fight him. I'd love to see Salo fight somebody who actually knows how to fight. I think he deserves that. Like, he spent all that money to go out there and fight a bum. And yeah, he won. He got his dub. Like, I'm not gonna, hey man, and Laz, like I said, he's a fucking bum. Laz is a bum. I don't know. Fighting bums don't really impress me. So I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I just feel like that was one of the worst fights, man. Because Laz quit. Laz was a bum. We only got 1 round. Salo should have saw that coming. I mean, if a nigga like Laz is gonna say all that grotesque shit about Salo's wife, bro, then Salo should have known that Laz was a coward, dog. He should have known that Laz was a fucking coward. And this is why I don't fight bums. If I'm gonna fight, I would like there to be money. I don't need thousands of dollars. At least half a grand. That would be nice. Both of us get some money. Both of us get some ching ching. A. B. I don't want to be on Street Beefs unless there's rules. Like, hey, you can't quit unless you're like leaking or some shit, bro. Don't have no excuse of, oh, I got a heart condition. Da, 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 da. Hell no, I don't want that shit. It's either you get knocked out, you are injured, you got swelling beyond something where it's reasonable to stop the fight. But anyways, ain't nobody going to spend thousands of dollars, so I don't understand the rhetoric. It's one thing to troll somebody. It's another thing to troll somebody, and when that somebody wants to confront you, you run. I will never understand, how do y'all function? Like, y'all niggas can't have 9 to 5s doing this shit. But like I said, it goes back to what Green Goblin said. People love a good downfall so they can have somebody to judge, to make them feel better about themselves. You want to know the worst case? The worst case that I've seen? Pro Jared, bro. Now, if you don't know who Pro Jared is, Pro Jared, he did like game reviews and shit, right? And some years ago, there was serious accusations of Pro Jared being a P word, a P file, a PDF, if you will, and everybody believed it. Everybody believed it. It was the hype. Oh my God. And because Pro Jared didn't say anything, people believed it. Until he responded. Why do we live in a society like that? Why do we live in a society when you're guilty before proven innocent? Why do we live in a society like that? Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Why do we live in a society and live in a world where you're guilty before proven innocent? Even the accusations on LTG being a groomer, I feel mixed about that. I probably got to watch the video again. Though there is a lot of proof pointing in the direction, there is like evidence, if you will, pointing in the direction that LTG is a groomer. I still don't know if that's enough, though. Like I said, I gotta rewatch the video so that I know what I'm talking about. I gotta rewatch the video because the video was pretty long. But it's like, unless Elena comes out herself and says that LTG is a groomer with irrefutable evidence, LTG's just gonna, I don't know. Some of these people that got problems with me, I'd love to confront them and debate them and talk to them. But the problem is, every time, for the most part, that I go back and forth with someone, like Snakebird or the Lolly Dude or Max or name it, they run from me, yet they talk about me in Discords when I'm right here. So if you don't even want smoke with me online, because we're not even going to talk about smoke in real life. No one's going to do anything in real life. I don't care who you are. Me, Red, I don't care who you are. No one's going to do anything to anybody in real life. We don't have a means of meeting each other. Nothing's going to happen. I am in the proper state of mind to say that now. YouTube just ain't it for me no more. And ask yourself this question, folks. Do you really want to be on a platform where people can say whatever they want about you, spread false narratives, call you a racist, spread these, they're just taking time out of their own life. Leeches, if you will, because they're trying to leech off of my energy. Let them. But they take time out of their own life to go after people they hate. Then when this person they hate gives them the time of day, they run from you. Like, and I know if I were to come back on YouTube, that's what's going to happen. Just a bunch of online faceless trolls who are miserable in their life, so they want to point their finger at somebody who they feel is worse, or, oh, this is the villain, let's go after him. The people that know me in my actual life knows that I'm a nice guy. Yeah, these people are saying I'm the new LTG when there's nothing. Okay, me saying nigger. Ooh, I said it again. Ooh, okay, whatever. It's a word. I don't care. Me saying nigger as it means not to be one. Even if that is antagonistic, I guess people have the right to feel I'm racist. But that's not what people are saying. They're saying I'm racist when there's no proof. And then when I talk, and then you want to know what's crazy? I've spoken to a lot of people outside of this YouTube shit about that, right? And do you want to know what they say? But you're black. And I said it as a means not to be it. The only people, it's kind of like what Keemstar said, I think when he was debating the 007 or some shit. And though I think 007 did well for the most part in that debate. I also think that Keem has some good points as well. Keem said that the only people calling Wings a calling Redemption, Wings of Redemption, a P3 to file are people in the Wings detractor community. And for the most part, that is true. But the point is, what does that have to do with this? The only people who are calling me racist are people in this trolling LTG community. I got a lot of friends who are black, and they are like, bro, you're not racist. I'm black. I can say that. I don't care how anyone feels. By comparing me to LTG, you're going to have to prove, you're going to have to, by comparing me to LTG, bro, you're comparing me to a alleged groomer, and there is absolutely zero evidence. Like, I know I don't do no shit like that. So, yeah. The internet is a place where cowards are allowed to be cowards. I cannot put my hands on these cowards. Because I'm going to be real. When people in your actual real life will think twice before trying you, but niggas online can talk as much shit as they want because they know there's going to be no consequences. Let's be real. If you were to put me in the room with in the same room with a lot of these guys, they're going to have a different energy. And Snakebird is irrefutable proof of that. This dude Snakebird really thought, I can't finish this sentence because it can be clipped out of context by you know who. He really thought that he really thought that he was in danger. I don't even have the money to go to where he's at. I don't even got the money, Brody. And he genuinely thought that he was in danger. Snakebird, come on. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of these trolls, a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these niggas, they'll have a completely different energy when real life enters the scene. And I've been saying that I'm not going to do shit in real life. I'm not going to do anything to anybody. I have a legal license. You do the rest. I can't be out here fighting. And if somebody tries to come and hurt me and harm me, then, I mean, if they value their safety and value their life, don't do that, because I'm going to defend myself. What the fuck? Do niggas think I'm going to, put down my legal weapon and just fight? No, I can't do that. The fuck, that's stupid. So, no. So, with all that being said, bro, the absolute cowardice from some of these people and some of these trolls will never cease to blow my mind. How is it that y'all letting a nigga without a 9-to-5, massive air quotes, you're letting a nigga without a 9-to-5 have more heart than you? I can't work a 9-to-5 and then if somebody has a problem with me, okay, we can talk about it. On any platform, any neutral platform. These niggas don't even want to do that, but I'm the coward. I'm the fucking bad guy. And that's when I came to the conclusion. I just like, bro, this YouTube shit just ain't worth it no more. Why am I going back and forth? I don't know. I just don't feel this is worth it, man. You want to know what I want to do? Just focus on my friends and family, bro. Focus on my Discord. Focus on like my friend groups. Not focus on a bunch of losers and leeches who all they do is just make troll accounts and talk behind your back and all this girly catty shit, bro, that is like, it's just not worth it. And I need y'all to keep in mind, and I'm always going to say this, All of this shit started because of a private conversation that a little punk couldn't handle, a little mama's boy couldn't handle, so he decided to be on some snake shit and start internet shit. And the reason why Snakebird did this was to appease a bunch of trolls that don't fuck with him. Was it worth it, Bozo? Was it worth it? And the way Bozo cried to me, that nigga misses me. You don't cry to a man like that. I don't think Bozo was faking. You don't cry to a man like that, bro. Like, those were actual tears. When I cried, finding out that he laughed at suicide again, I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious? And then the fact that niggas online think that shit's funny, like, let that be. That's what I'm talking about. Some of these trolls think that shit's funny. To me, bro, let that be one of your loved ones committing suicide. Let that be your mom, or let that be your dad. Let that be your sister. Let that be your brother. You ain't gonna laugh if that shit happens to you. You ain't gonna laugh if one of your loved ones commits suicide. None of you niggas are gonna laugh at that shit. Fuck trolling me. That shit's not funny. Like, I don't know how anybody can laugh at that. You laughing at someone who's begging the cops to murder him. You know you gotta be mentally ill to beg the police. To beg the police to kill you. Exactly. That's their only criticism. Get a job. Okay, yay, you work. Okay, you're just another cog in the wheel. I mean, the fuck, you're another cog in the wheel. Bro, I'm gonna be real. Work is slavery, bro. We gotta do it, yes, but work is just slavery. How the fuck, like the thing is, exactly, work is just slavery. That's all it is, and we gotta do it. But nigga, if you gave anyone the opportunity, cause I'm over here gearing up for something that I know niggas are gonna clown me if I say this, but I'm not gonna say it again. I'm over here investing in some shit that can hopefully, and most likely, based on how shit is going, this is most definitely gonna happen. I'm not looking for just a quick buck. I'm looking at financial freedom. And again, when you're down and when you're out, niggas are going to laugh at you. But when it happens, not if it happens, when it happens, I ain't even going to say nothing. I'm going to set me and my family up for life. Plus, I still have income. You know, nobody wants to debate me there. Like, how can I afford internet? How can I afford all this? Well, it's just government assistance. No. In these times, nigga, Social Security can only do so much, bro. Unemployment can only do so much when rent is like $1,000+ nigga. Like $1,500 fucking dollars and shit. What the fuck is some fucking $300 a month gonna do? Shoo. And then people want to bring up, well, your wife makes all the money and dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question, like that ass. How was that an L on my part? Let's go off of that. Let's go off of that 100%. Let's go off of that, right? How was that an L on my part? If you gave everyone the choice of either financial freedom or working a 9-to-5 for the rest of their life, they will choose financial freedom. That's why you work. You work and build up. So hopefully you, because again, there's hell in it, bro. I'm telling you, like, I don't understand how our grandparents did this shit. I don't understand how our grandparents or our parents did this shit. It was probably because it was a different time. Yeah, they want to know so much about me IRL, but then they not gonna do shit to me IRL. I don't care who the fuck you are. Ain't nobody. Let me say this. I'm not going to do anything to anybody. I'm not doing shit unless it's out of self-defense. So don't give me a reason. That's all I'm saying. If somebody comes here and tries to hurt me and this and the third, okay, I mean, whatever happens, happens. But I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm not going to hurt nobody. I'm not, fam, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's like that. This is nothing special. This is nothing special. Like, everybody like that, dog. Everybody like that. This is nothing special. But anyways, let me go back to the point. Their criticism on me is, your wife makes all the money. How is that a loss on my part? This is a genuine question. Let's say that's true. Let's go off of that. Let's go off of that. Let's play that game. How is that an L on my part? But then as another individual, quote unquote, works, but he lives with his mom. Well, I take care of my mom. I take care of my... Bro, you live with your mom. You lived with your mom all your life. You are 27 years old and you live with your mom. So how are you letting a nigga who's quote unquote unemployed... I'm in a relationship. Bozo's not in a relationship. He claims he's in a relationship, but I saw in Matt's chat, Chozo said he's not in a relationship. He's not ready for one. Yeah, you can't get in a relationship. You want to know why, Bozo? Because no woman wants you. You're 5'3", you're fat, and you wear costumes. Yeah, Chozo's not in a relationship, but he wants to talk shit about me, who I am in a relationship. It's lesser niggas talking shit about me. Then you got Dargo, who's the lollipop boy. You got him who literally is in who has an anime profile picture trying to talk shit on someone who's in a relationship. I get, nigga. When my wife comes home, I can make sweet, smooth love to her. All you niggas got is your right hand and Cornhub. That's all you niggas got. You got your right hand and Cornhub. All these niggas got is their right hand, a bottle of lotion or Vaseline, and Cornhub. When niggas who aren't even in relationships try to talk shit about me, imagine a nigga who gets no buns trying to talk shit on me. Chozo gets no buns. He's a virgin. You've never busted in a woman a day in your life, bro. And you trying to talk shit on me. I lost my virginity, unfortunately, at the age of 14. That's when I lost my virginity, when I was 14 years old. Imagine being 26, 27, and you're still a virgin. And you want to talk shit on me. Talking about, you're 8 years unemployed. Nigga, you are 26 years, no sex. 27 years, no sex. You get to no buns. No buns whatsoever, and you want to talk shit on me. I will never understand this internet shit. I just can't. Like it's like, good grief. I just, and niggas are trying to clown me for being quote unquote 8 years unemployed. Nigga, you're Bozo, you're a virgin. The audacity of these motherfuckers. You coming at me for getting pussy? Anybody who's saying, oh, I choose not to have sex and da 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 da, I choose not to get in a relationship. That is the biggest cap I've ever heard. No man chooses to be a fucking virgin unless you're like a Christian, and again, even that's bullshit. No man chooses to be no motherfucking virgin. I am not trying to hear that shit. You choose not to have intercourse unless you doing something like you're boxing or your UFC or your training or something, and you dedicate your shit to that. Like, that's different. That's where seed retention comes in. But nigga,